Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here. We're back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we shall be discussing or talking about Deion Jones. Now, Deion Jones is a linebacker for my team that is the Atlanta Falcons. And for the past couple of weeks, Deion Jones has been linked with a lot of trade rumors going around. But there's one specific trade rumor that I think would make the perfect sense for the Falcons and the team that we be trading him to. Now, before we get into that, let's check into Deion Jones' stats. Deion Jones was drafted in the 2016 NFL Draft. In his 2016 season, he had 15 games, 3 interceptions, 108 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 0 sacks, and 75 solo tackles. In this 2017 season, where he was used in the middle linebacker position, he played 16 games, 3 interceptions, 138 tackles, 10 tackles for loss, 1 sack, and 91 solo tackles. So from the first 2 years of Deion Jones' career, you can see how he's had ascendance and he's getting better. Then in his 2018 season, unfortunately, he did not get to play all 16 games due to injury. He only played in 6 games. He had 2 interceptions, 53 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack, and 34 solo tackles. So far, his third season obviously has been a downhill season. So you expect next season, his fourth season, heading into what would be the expiration of his rookie contract, or when the Falcons would give the option to sign him to a fifth year option. You expect Deion Jones to play well. Well, in his 4th year in Atlanta, 16 games, 1 interception, 110 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, 0 sacks, and 68 solo tackles. So, looking at his best season, which is his 2nd season compared to his 4th season, and I gotta give him a pass because he was coming off an injury, but still, his 5th season should be the most important season because now you're fully healthy after you came back from injury last season. You should be better than ever, and you should have the best stats you've ever had. Unfortunately for Deion Jones, he only went downhill. Because in 2020, he was used in the left linebacker position. He played 16 games, 2 interceptions, 106 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, 4.5 sacks, and 73 solo tackles. So he had his most sacks throughout his whole career in 2020. He had his second best tackles for loss with 9, with his only better tackles for loss being his 2nd season with 10. And his tackles and totals went down because there was another linebacker that was slowly improving to become one of the best linebackers for the Atlanta Falcons before we lost him last season. That was Foyesade Oluokun. But looking at his tackles, which the linebacker is supposed to be looking at the picks, tackles, and possibly tackles for loss. So if you got to look at it, 3, 3, 2, 1, and 2, it's kind of not bad when it comes to interceptions. Tackles, first year 108, second year 138, third year injury 53 tackles, 4th year 110, 5th year 106, and then tackles for loss 4, 10, 1, 8, 9. So it's been a kind of mixed bag for Deion Jones. And then recently, last season, he was using the left inside linebacker position. So basically throughout his whole career, he's been playing inside linebacker. And he played 16 games, 0 picks, 137 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, 2 picks, 87 solo tackles. So looking at this, Deion Jones' career best year in terms of what the linebackers used to do or what you need the linebackers to do is his 2nd season. Now, looking at the stats, Deion Jones is a very good linebacker. I'm not going to deny that. Deion Jones is a very good linebacker, but it's time for him to move on. We lost Foyesade Oluokun, a guy that could have been a possible best replacement for him, but we didn't have the salary, we didn't have the cap space in order to give him the deal that he wanted, and he ended up signing with the Jacksonville Jaguars. So what trade would make the most sense when it comes to the Falcons and Deion Jones? Well, I found the perfect position because if we look at the Patriots depth chart, The Patriots right now, left inside linebacker position, and inside linebacker position. We have Juwan Bentley, Raekwon McMillan at the left inside linebacker position, and then in the right inside linebacker position, we have Mac Wilson and Tavai. And I look at this and I'm saying Deion Jones will be the leader of that linebacker position. He's been to the Super Bowl. He went to the Super Bowl in 2016, which turned out to be his first year as an Atlanta Falcon. So he was a rookie and ended up going to the Super Bowl. Obviously, he didn't win, but still, he'd be the leader of that Patriots linebacker position. And the Patriots, Bill Belichick knows how to use linebackers. So I feel like Deion Jones would thrive in the Patriots linebacker position. And what would be the trade? What would be the trade between the Falcons and the Patriots? Well, I have this. The Falcons get a second-round pick next year and a fourth-round pick the year after that, which would be a 2024 fourth-round pick. And the Patriots would receive a Deion Jones and a 2023 sixth-round pick from the Atlanta Falcons. So this is what I think could possibly happen because I've been seeing a lot of rumors and a lot of articles saying that Deion Jones could be traded to the Patriots. I just wanted to give you my opinion on whether or not Deion Jones should be traded, and I gotta be honest, I think he should, and I think this is the perfect trade. But I want your guys in comments down below. What do you think of my trade suggestion for Deion Jones? Do you think it's a good trade or do you think it's a bad trade? And do you think that Deion Jones would even go to the New England Patriots? But that's it for today's video, guys. I will see you guys all later. Peace.